So if anybody would like to share their opinion, yes.
Thank you, authorities. Question to Sathya Kumar, sir. I'm in-house Joint Secretary of Trivandrum Management Association. So we all know that Niti Aayog is the latest nomenclature of old planning board. You have talked about the functions of planning board. I mean, Niti Aayog. Would you differentiate that? The objectives of this Niti Aayog and planning board.
Yeah, this Niti Aayog, if you look at National Institution for Transforming India, what they have done is they have formulated a Team India. First time, as per my knowledge, where the chief ministers of the respective state and the prime minister sit together to discuss on the policy matters, and they've also democratized the public expenditure through that. Because there is something called CSS, centrally sponsored scheme, which are rooted through the bureaucracy through public finance management system. Earlier, there is nothing called public finance management system. I'm sure CNAG will know about it, PFMS. Where if the fund is allocated, it is getting accountability automatically happens in the system until it reaches the last mile citizen. These changes are all brought subsequent to the Niti Aayog's intervention. And not only that, the government felt that there was requirement to have our own model of development for India. The point was, what was happening in the 60 years, we brought a lot of reforms, but these reforms never reached the last mile citizen. It was in fact one of the prime ministers who said, if I allot 100 rupees in Delhi, 86 rupees goes to the middleman, only 14 rupees goes to the last man. But now, in the digital phase, where you credit directly to the Jan Dhan account, whatever the schemes and subsidies, and when there is such a kind of infrastructure coming in, we needed accountability through infrastructure. So these are some of the differentiators they are bringing in. And the think tank body also has co-opted a lot of youngsters into Niti Aayog. There is something called, it's a message for the MBA students here, they have something called young professionals, YP, where the freshly graduated or experienced person, they can apply to the Niti Aayog, they can go and work in the government department. These are some of the reforms that is being taken place, and government is thinking about, or rather brainstorming always to bring Bharatiya model of economic development, which they are looking at. So we always went through the Western economic models, who did not even visit the country, were able to formulate policy in the government. Please understand, in our country, the problems are different. We need someone who is from the grassroots levels to participate in the governance process. That's what the Korean, the father of the White Revolution, said in his book. India will develop when the finance minister comes from the rural India. He has said in his book, because he has understood India better, because he has shown the success story. So I think the government is moving that direction, and to digital participation, they're trying to bring a lot of reforms. And I'm sure these, for example, Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana, the gas connection. Today, 3 crore people have got benefited. And they're targeting about 8 crore people. It is saddening to note, in the past 60 years, that we did not even, or rather not 60 years, 30 years, when the gas connection started happening, we never even considered the last mile citizen where we can give the gas connection. But today, 3 crore women have got the gas connection, and this is a safety measure by the government. This is called women empowerment. These are some of the basic things that the government is think tanks. It's a think tank which is working and then trying to bring the policy to the doorstep of the people. So it's not foolproof, still it has to improve upon, but what they are doing is in the right direction, and I hope it will continue. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. And on behalf of TMA, I kindly request the chairperson and speakers to receive a token of respect and appreciation for sharing your valuable time with TRIMA 2018. It's my privilege to welcome Mr. M.R. Subramanian, Vice President of TMA, to present a token of respect to Dr. Biju Jacob, IA and AS. Welcome you, sir. And I kindly request chairperson to receive token of respect. Thank you, sir. I request Mr. Ishwara Chandran, Member of Managing Committee TMA, to present a token of appreciation to Mr. Sathya Kumar M. Welcome you, sir. Thank you, sir. And I request Mr. Vijay Chandran, past president, TMA, to present token of appreciation to Mr. M.G. Arun. Welcome you, sir. Thank you, sir. And I request Mr. Vinod S.S., Member of Managing Committee, TMA, to present a token of appreciation to Mr. Sanjeev P. Thomas. Welcome you, sir. Thank you, sirs. And with that, we